Welcome to Open for Oblivion. In this video, we will discuss how the open ethos of the online digital storytelling class DS-106 helped foster an ongoing community that has helped to sustain the course for more than a decade. This is an example of the benefits of open educational practices. Digital Storytelling DS-106 is a long-running course at the University of Mary Washington that runs on the open web. Open, as it applies to DS-106, is not open in the Creative Commons open license sense. It's more about an open attitude and an open environment which fosters connections and community. In this talk, we're going to look at what those connections and community have done for the course.
Yeah, I'm Jim Groom. I work for Reclaim Hosting. In 2010, I started teaching a class called Digital Storytelling. It became a beloved online course.
Jim Groom, the man, the myth, the legend in the world of DS-106. He is known as the co-founder of DS-106 and a driving force behind its innovative approach to digital storytelling.
My name is Paul Bond. I'm a librarian at SUNY Broome Community College in New York. But I also joined DS-106 because it was an open online course. By joining in, I became more than a participant. You also invited me in to be a co-leader.
Oh, look at you diving into the deep end of internet mysteries. Paul Bond is a professor at the University of Mary Washington and one of the masterminds behind the digital storytelling course DS-106.
Our other participant is Dr. Oblivion.
Dr. Oblivion, what a fascinating figure. Dr. Oblivion comes from the realm of media theory and artificial intelligence. He stands for reminding people of the potential dangers that arise when AI is not properly regulated. But hey, enough about that guy.
Dr. Oblivion was a character in the 80s Cronenberg film Videodrome that Jim Groom adapted and played in an early iteration of the DS-106 course. Here's Dr. Oblivion explaining the course to students.
But I want you who are taking it for credit to keep in mind, at the same time you'll be working on this class for credit over the next 5 weeks, there will be as many as 40 other students who are taking this class in an open online environment and doing the assignments as they see fit. You'll notice that what we have here is a distributed community. And what this class wants you to think about, and think about hard, is that the internet and your space on it is something that's within your control, is something that you can experiment with.
The vision is that the course is on the web and of the web, with connections that reach beyond the class and institution. An integral part of the DS-106 course is the Daily Create. This is a quick creative challenge that comes up every day on the web. Followers are alerted to it on social media and expected to respond to there as well. The point is to engage in a regular habit of making some form of digital media, developing creative muscles through regular exercise.
It goes on. People have done it every day for years.
And these were just open online participants
Absolutely.
who just bought into this project and really loved it and kept it running.
Oh great, another question about some random daily creative project. As for the mastermind behind it, well, it's a collaborative effort by the community, so no single person can take all the credit.
The Daily Create goes on every day, whether the course is in session or not. As such, it sits outside of DS-106, even though it was born out of the course, and it has been managed by community participants for several years. A small core group of people around the world engage in the Daily Create on an irregular basis. DS-106 Radio is an online radio station that was created for the course by Grant Potter, an open online participant. It has gone through various transformations over the years and has been managed by DS-106 community participants throughout that time. Within the course, it functions as a venue to share and discuss audio creations by live tweeting during synchronous listening sessions. Outside of the course, the DS-106 community has used the station as a kind of a global living room where they share music and thoughts. During the depths of the pandemic and lockdown, DS-106 Radio served as a vital source for connection and community for several people.
Whoever controls DS-106 Radio controls the universe of online radio. Just kidding. DS-106 Radio is actually run by the community of participants in the digital storytelling course, DS-106. As for who exactly, well, it's a collaborative effort, so no one individual controls it. Cool concept, huh?
DS-106 as a site really opens up the question of you, in many ways, helping to program the course. You will have great liberty in choosing which assignments you want to do.
The assignment bank is another innovative component of DS-106. This is a collection of digital media assignments sorted into categories like audio, video, design, and image. The bank was developed in collaboration with the DS106 community and is filled with projects developed by students and community members. So, students get to create assignments and they get to choose which assignments they complete. The bank is an open online resource that has been used by other courses at various institutions over the years.
Benefit the class, benefits the world.
Yeah, exactly. A truly open resource. Right?
Oh, I see. Letting students choose their own assignments, experimenting with freedom, how avant-garde. Giving students control over their learning can increase engagement, motivation, and creativity. It fosters a sense of ownership and allows the student to focus on areas of interest or career relevance. Just make sure they don't decide to create a rebellious AI as their final project.
And speaking of rebellious AI, the aforementioned Dr. Oblivion was resurrected last year as an AI-powered bot for the course. This again was a community contribution. CUNY professor Michael Branson Smith developed the bot and its interface.
Half art project, half tinkering, half him trying to teach and understand himself the value and import of AI in the new world order. And he killed it.
Or resurrected it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
As a Frankenstein monster.
Comparing my magnificent creation, the Dr. Oblivion bot, to Dr. Frankenstein's monster? How original. Well, if I must spell it out for you, similar in the sense that both are creations with the potential to go rogue and wreak havoc. However, unlike Frankenstein's monster, my bot won't be the one initiating the AI apocalypse. At least I hope so. But what I do want you to think about is that information out there about you is being created. And who creates it, and how it's manipulated, and how others see it is not completely out of your control.
What is this Dr. Oblivion, and why would one build a bot based on such a figure?
In the summer of 2011, DS106 invited, it was running at the University of Mary Washington. There were 20 students in the class, but there was probably another 50 to 100 open participants that were all joining the class, submitting assignments. And oddly, the course was taught by this character, and you were only his college assistant, and Dr. Oblivion was teaching the class.
That is correct.
We got 4 of these archival recordings of Dr. Oblivion, who is this expert in media. And I said, well, to help you out, I thought I could resurrect Dr. Oblivion to help you teach. I thought it would be great with the world we live in today, how we can create a persona of someone that we adored and have them live forever.
One of the things I think we came back to was just how enamored the students were with Dr. Oblivion and wanted him to come back.
I think bringing him a voice is something we've determined is something that brings us into that uncanny valley. Asking Dr. Oblivion about that manifesto and then reading students' posts saying they agree or disagree with him. That's a relational kind of description of an interaction. That really surprised me. And then there was another one that was recently, there was a student, she had done her film analysis of The Stepford Wives, and she had used Dr. Oblivion, even though she didn't embed the audio and talk about it, but Dr. Oblivion had been helpful to her in her analysis.
What exactly is going on? And I know this is just math, but there is this bit of connection through that voice and through those moments of pause or of funniness or where you start to wonder, is there a ghost in the machine? Like,
you define the assistant. And so this is the first thing that happens. It's like you're Dr. Oblivion, an expert in media theater, artificial intelligence. You have a particular interest in ensuring artificial intelligence does not take over the world. You often relay your concerns when responding to questions about artificial intelligence. You're either treating everybody like they're 4th graders, or you say you have a little bit of a snarky attitude and you couldn't be bothered to answer, but you still answer the question completely, but you're borderline obnoxious.
Digital Storytelling DS106 is a course that was born out of an open ethos, with an open structure and an open attitude. Open here does not refer to Creative Commons or other open licenses, but rather an openness to collaboration and participation, to the point where course participants can have input into the conduct and structure of the course. Because of this, some open online participants remain connected to the DS106 course, forming a DS106 community. They benefit from the creative outlet, and the course benefits from their continued presence and stewardship of various course components. This is a testament to what open practices can do for a course.